Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most beneficent. I, Asad Awan, is here as your Pakistan Studies teacher. Our class is ninth, our week is 6th, and this one is the first lecture of 6th week. First of all, I would like to establish your connection with previous knowledge. So, our previous topic of discussion was introduction of Pakistan movement and Pakistan resolution. We had discussed that in the annual session of Muslim League on 23rd March 1940, Liaquat Ali Khan presented the annual report of Muslim League under the chairmanship of Qazi Muhammad Ali Jinnah, whereas Maulvi Fazlul Haq moved this resolution, and it was seconded by Chaudhry Khaliquzzaman. As per objective of the resolutions are concerned, it is being mentioned that state will exercise its power and authority through the chosen representative of the people. Principles of democracy, freedom, equality, tolerance and social justice is pronounced by Islam shall be fully observed. Number 3, Muslims shall be enabled to order their lives individually and collectively according to the teaching of Quran and Sunnah. Appropriate steps will be taken for the rights of the minorities. They will freely exercise their religion and they will be able to develop their custom, tradition, culture as well. Pakistan shall be a federation, whereas the fundamental rights will be guaranteed. Judiciary will be independent. Now we will discuss the importance of the resolution. That it is a huge step for the Muslim League to pass this resolution because it's a very fair solution to the problem, problem of at that time United India, which the Hindus wanted to maintain their Hindu Raj. So it is a proper solution for Muslims and Hindus, for both, and it give a sort of passion to the Muslims. Moreover, it was actually Lahore resolution, but it became Pakistan resolution, and Muslims of the subcontinent finally got what they want to. Now they have a line on which they can work, they can move toward their destination, they have got a goal, and Muslims had spent a major a portion of their life under the oppression of British and Hindus. So now Pakistan All India Muslim League is there, and under the leadership of Qazi Muhammad Ali Jinnah, now they actually start Pakistan movement to get their separate homeland Pakistan. So Muslims join together. Now we will discuss today's topic of discussion, that is background of Pakistan resolution, text of the Pakistan resolution, and then reactions of Hindus and British to Pakistan resolution. Again I will focus. Now we will inshallah study about the background of the Pakistan resolution, text of the Pakistan resolution, and reactions of British and Hindus to Pakistan resolution. उम्मीद, हिम्मत और खुद एतमादी मेरे हम वतनों के लिए यही मेरा पैगाम। काजी मोहम्मद अली जिन्ना जब कौम से खिताब उन्होंने किया है 24 अक्टूबर 1947 को। अच्छा लगा मुझे, तो मैंने आपके लिए रखा कि आप इस चीज़ को समझें कि होप, व्हाट इज़ होप, हाउ वी शुड बी courageous, and after having hope, character, how can we be confident. Reasons for passing Pakistan resolution. Why Pakistan resolution was being passed? Two nation theory is its base. Muslim Muslims quest is there for political, economical and culture safeguard. Role of Ilham Muhammad Iqbal, Chaudhry Rahmat Ali is there because idea of separate homeland we have got through these personalities. Muslims had already experienced Congress rule where they were compelled to launch this movement for a separate homeland. Then Muslims were disappointed from the Congress leadership, so that's why they want to get a separate homeland under the leadership of Qaid Muhammad Ali Jinnah, under the umbrella of All India Muslim League. And Qaid Azam was fully convinced, and he had concluded that Muslims will not accept any constitutional change where the Muslims will be ignored. So he simply mentioned there on 13 March 1940 that if some satisfactory settlement can't be found for Muslims in United India, the Muslim will have to demand for the division of the country. In other words, for Muslim will demand for Pakistan for a separate homeland. So as per background is concerned, what is the background of Pakistan resolution? Of course, Congress not only neglect but ignore Muslims' point of view, whereas during the British era, during the Congress Raj, Hindus were given more rights, more priorities, whereas Muslims were continuously pushed back. Then the third reason of Pakistan resolution is that Muslims started feeling unsafe as the stake of their lives and possessions were at a great risk, because they are not safe living with the Hindus. They were in majority, and their intentions, their working is not with the Muslims. So Lahore resolution, that later on become Pakistan resolution, it is being mentioned that it was passed in the annual session of All India Muslim League there in 1940. So Minto Park reference is there. Now it is called Iqbal Park. So there Muslims actually mention their point of view for an independent state of Muslims in British India. And this resolution, I had already told you that it is moved by Bengal Chief Minister Maulvi Fazlul Haq, who was known as Sher-e Bengal. So now come toward the text of the Pakistan resolution. I have divided it into two portions, so it will easy for you boys to learn it as well. So first phase or first part of the text of the Pakistan resolution: no constitutional plan would be acceptable or workable for the Muslims unless it is designed on the following basic principle, namely that geographical contiguous units are demarcated into regions which should be constituted with such territorial readjustment may be necessary. Point number one is there: wherever the Muslim majority areas are, that should be combined to make a state. And second point which is mentioned in Pakistan resolution is that there are certain areas where Muslims are in majority, like in north western areas and eastern zones of India. So that should be grouped together. So that should be formed together. So independent, in the form of independent states, where constituent units shall be autonomous and sovereign. So appropriate, effective and mandatory safeguard shall be provided to in the constitution for the minorities, so their religious, cultural, economic, political and administrative and so many other rights can be protected. And this resolution is accepted and passed by the large number of people which are assembled there, and this resolution was seconded by number of prominent Muslim leaders from all over the country. Now we will discuss reaction on Lahore resolution. The Hindu press published news that the Muslim League had a dangerous design to disintegrate the country by the creation of Pakistan. Congress, which was already dreaming about Hindu Raj, now they had manipulated Lahore resolution as number one, Muslim League creating problem in the way of independence and wanted to retain the British predominance over the subcontinent. They are just misguiding, and they mentioned that raised slogan that people of India wanted to form one united nation. Congress did it. Congress hostility grew toward Muslim League. So they considered it anti-national, and they characterize it as a vivisection of the motherland of India, and they denounce it as imperialist, and it inspired to obstruct India's march to freedom. Then British were equally hostile to the Muslim demand for at least two important reasons. Because they had long considered themselves as the architects of the unity of India and of Indian nation, number one. Number two, they had long regarded the superimposed unity under Pax Britannica as their greatest achievement and lasting contribution in history. So, Pakistan demand threatened to undo these presumed achievements on which the British had long period. We had discussed reaction of British and reaction of Hindus to Pakistan resolution. Now we will discuss historical importance of Lahore resolution. Goals are being set in the Muslim now have a goal that they want to create Pakistan, because this goal is being clear after the approval of Pakistan resolution. Number two, in the whole subcontinent, Muslims were being united under the platform of Muslim League, and this unity helped them a lot to create a separate homeland. The third one is strong demand for an Islamic state. It became a slogan that लेके रहेंगे पाकिस्तान, बन के रहेगा पाकिस्तान. पाकिस्तान का मतलब क्या? ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह. So Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So it became a demand of the Muslim subcontinent that they wanted Pakistan, they wanted a Islamic state, and this demand become a slogan of the Muslims of the subcontinent. Then Muslim League as a party rose to the horizon as a Muslim rep party, as a representative of the Muslims from the subcontinent. So it's about the formation of the All India Muslim League 30th December 1906. So it was started from that time until 23rd March 1940, after the approval, till the approval of Pakistan resolution. So Muslim League now become a party of all the Muslims of the subcontinent. So after this approval, all the Muslim get closer, and they gather under the umbrella of All India Muslim League. So it became, All India Muslim League became the only representative party of the Indian Muslims. And fifth point of the importance of the Pakistan resolution is that Quaid-e-Azam is an international personality. It is being mentioned from Gopal Krishna Gokhale, a famous, a popular All Indian National Congress leader. He simply mentioned in 1906 that whenever India is given independence, it would be because of Mr. Jinnah. So as the Pakistan resolution was approved under the presidentship of Quaid-e-Azam, so not only Muslims but Hindus, Britishers, and international commentators started to believe that the fate of India would be in the division under the leadership of Quaid-e-Azam. So gradually, the development in Pakistan movement and changing phase of political scenes of the India made him an international personality. So now we will we would like to recapitulate our topic, Pakistan resolution. It is being decided that federal system under Government of India Act 1935 was not acceptable for Muslims. So no revised constitutional plan would be acceptable until it was framed with the approval and consents of the Muslims as well. Adjacent units where Muslims are in majority, like Northwest and Northeast, should be constituted as an independent state where constituent units will be autonomous and sovereign. Protection of minorities will be there, their rights. So as per importance is concerned, uh, especially future of the subcontinent is based for the Muslims of subcontinent through Pakistan resolution. Muslims were convinced that their future as a nation was not secure in the United India, so therefore they demanded Pakistan a separate homeland. And moreover, under the leadership of Qaid-e-Azam, Muslims gathered from the subcontinent. So now they are moving toward right direction, because Muhammad Ali Jinnah, Qaid Muhammad Ali Jinnah, was the person who gave new meaning and shape for independence. सो कायद अज़म का ये फरमान भी है कि हम जितनी तकलीफ़ें हमने सहनी हैं और कुर्बानियाँ देना सीखेंगे, इतनी ही ज़्यादा पाकीज़ा, खालिस और मजबूत कौम की हैसियत से उभरेंगे, जैसे सोना गंदम में तब कर कुंदन बन जाता है। ईद के मौके पे उन्होंने 24 अक्टूबर 1942 को ये बयान किया। पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद। सो बॉयज़, थैंक यू सो मच। इसी के साथ मैं आपसे इजाज़त चाहूँगा और ये क्लियर करता चलूँ कि अब पाकिस्तान रेजोल्यूशन का आपका क्वेश्चन बिल्कुल प्रिपेयर्ड है, विद रेफरेंस टू पाकिस्तान मूवमेंट, विद रेफरेंस टू इट्स text of the resolution, background of the resolution, reactions of Hindus and the Britishers, and uh, it's quite importance of Pakistan resolution as well there. So now you can prepare it, and whatsoever short questions are there which are regarded Pakistan resolution, Lahore resolution, and long questions, you have to learn, you have to write them. So you may learn phase by phase, you may write phase by phase, so it will help you. While doing long question, you may use headings. So thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.